Lincoln College, one of the character areas of Lincoln. It lies just to the east of the city centre and forms a triangle with St Clement's Passage to the east, Monk's Road to the south, and Linden Road making a diagonal southwest to northeast. Most of the surviving buildings date from the Victorian period and later, except for the Sessions House, which dates to 1804. Since the Victorian era, there has been some educational activity here, and nowadays almost the entire area forms the campus of one institution, Lincoln College. Along with modern, purpose-built facilities, there are many older buildings on campus which contain hints and clues of earlier uses. Linden Road, which forms the western boundary of the area, lies on the line of the now infilled defensive ditch, which lay outside the Roman city's east wall. It is likely that Monk's Road, which runs along the southern boundary of the area, follows the line of a former Roman and later medieval road. The eastern boundary of the area is formed by an old right-of-way, St Clement's Passage, which itself followed the line of a former medieval field boundary. In 1842, Padley's map of Lincoln shows hardly a building here, just a couple of buildings on Linden Road, which was, at that time, a newly built, convenient road uphill to the cathedral and beyond. The outline of a beast market in the southwest corner of the area, and the city prison beside it. It was in fact the Sessions House and still survives as the earliest building in the area. The rest is fields. By the 1880s, Cathedral Street and Abbey Street had been laid out. The cattle market had migrated in 1848 to the southeast corner of the area. The Sessions House had been joined by a jail to the east. Architectural detail eloquently attests to this former use. And the School of Science and Art of 1885 had appeared beside it. This last building points the way the area was to develop, in the direction of education. There was in fact very little domestic building here in the late Victorian and Edwardian period, just 4 small shops in Monk's Road, with accommodation above. For the rest, the area had a strong civic or industrial character. Much of this former townscape has gone. However, surviving buildings include a fire station on Monk's Road and the former Rainforth's warehouse, which was built as an agricultural engineering works. Today, practically every building in the area forms part of Lincoln College. The college began in the late 19th century as the City of Lincoln Municipal Technical School, based in the former School of Science and Art. In 1932, as Lincoln Technical College, it moved into new premises on Cathedral Street, to which it added an extension in 1937. Over the remainder of the 20th century, it expanded by creating new buildings and by absorbing existing buildings. The City Beast Market and Abattoir was closed in 1968, and 10 years later, the college built on the site. The Abbey building has a refurbished front in postmodern style, with large vertical aluminium fins and projecting balconies, which produce a strong vertical emphasis on a rather plain older building. The only residential building is a block of student accommodation in the west of the site at the corner of Linden Road and Cathedral Street, which incorporates part of an earlier Victorian terrace. The area is in fact a campus, partly purpose-built, partly adapted from existing buildings. And this is what gives it its character. Medium to large building plots and footprints, building heights from 2 to 5 stories, architectural styles varying from chaste neoclassical to ornate Victorian, to 1930s functionalism, to more modern and postmodern college buildings. During the day, the area is heavily used, with lots of people walking about, and, in good weather, students using the open spaces around buildings for recreation. This is a well-placed campus. The only barrier to movement to and from the nearby city centre is the heavy traffic on Broadgate and Linden Road. This video is one of a series exploring the sense of place of the many distinctive areas of the City of Lincoln. Explore the Heritage Connect website to find out more about this or other areas of the city. As well as many videos, you'll find a huge amount of further information there. But best of all, wherever you are, keep your eyes open for more clues to the city's fascinating history.